Hello, hello. Hello, Scarlet King. Hello, Swiss Figure. Welcome. Subnautica Randomiser, as promised multiple weeks ago, is finally here. I created a test file. As you see, I've got 10 minutes on it. As you can see, at the beginning of the month. So this did work at the beginning of the month, so if it no longer works, not my fault. Hello, Lucy. Hello, Bebop. Welcome. I have also missed salutations. It's a bop. Both of the title themes are so good for the Subnautica games. I do remember the first thing I thought when I loaded up this game was, I like this title screen a lot. Very good. I haven't changed any of the settings for the randomizer mod. Yes, both both the soundtracks have a very oceany feel. It's incredible how well they just capture just like this music is just ocean music. Like, there's no reason that there should be music that is ocean music. Music is not inherent to the concept of the oceans, and yet there it is. Well, personally, Swissfigure, I actually musically slightly prefer Below Zero's title music, but this one does have the nostalgia factor. They are both incredible. Anyway, I haven't changed any settings for the randomizer mod. I'm not going to put a special seed in or anything. If I remember correctly, it just does the randomization when you create the save file. So I don't think there's anything for me to do other than create the save file. Hopefully. This should work from my understanding of the test I did a month ago. And survival mode, of course. Hello, Canary! Multi-floored Museum of the Byzantine Empire stream. Yes, that's my name. That's my full legal name. How did you get that? How did you get that? Press any button to continue. Oh, screen small? Yep. Okay, this is too loud. I would normally watch this, but it's too loud. It's too loud. It's too loud. Oh, this is going to be loud as well. Why is it just going? Stop going.
The Aurora suffered orbital hull failure.
Alright, what blueprints have I got?
Unknown.
Titanium ingot, stalker tooth, and 5 gas pods. Okay. Curious. What would I do without you? Takes slightly longer to realize that the screen is small. Silicon rubber. I have to use Gary to make silicon rubber. No, this is the worst seed of all time. This is the worst seed of all time. I don't want to kill Gary. I don't want to kill Gary. What the fuck is a regress shell seed? I never got that in my last playthrough. I don't think we would have been stuck for hours. One of the other ones would have said something, right? Someone else would have said something. It's not just Scarlet King who wants a good viewing experience. The woo when you see the Aurora is great cinema. It just should be slightly quieter. You were going to let it go? Well, don't let it go. When I come to... If I want to edit the fucking stream, it ruins everything for me. And I might want to edit this into a video, so when my screen is small while I'm playing the game, you gotta tell me. This is actually fine for bleach. For titanium, that is. Although it's a metal salvage, so it doesn't really count as for titanium. Silver ore is also... Wait. I can make silver ore? That's kind of crazy. I didn't realize this allowed you to make new things. I didn't realize that was part of the Redwort seed. What do you mean there's just a million different plants that I never realized existed? Hoverfish and 2 titanium for a battery is actually a better recipe than the original game. Because I don't think fish are randomized. I think this is just an item randomizer. Blue palm seed, never got that either. Diamond for computer shell, okay. Waiting for scanner to require a lava zone item. Scanner requires a whole fish and 3 metal salvage. So that's fine. Let's see. I don't know how to make water. But I can make disinfected water with... Oh my god, that's disgusting. I didn't think about the fact that it's gonna... No, I don't want help. I don't need tips. I am happy to fucking flounder. Thank you very much. That's an important one because I think I need that for getting seeds. Just gonna pin a few of these things that are like essential. Right. Well, scanner's the first order of business. Can't remember where whole fish spawn. Where have I spawned? That's possibly question number 1. Like, which bit am I in? Where is my old base from the previous playthrough is like this way. Okay. Valid. Metal salvage didn't completely replace titanium in crafting, but it did replace it in a few places. I'm gonna break this to get the prompt out of the way. Yes, yes, thank you, Ava. Okay. Whole fish, like, spawn in caves, don't they? That's a thing that I'm not making up, I don't think. Oh, whole fish spawn right here. Gotcha. Crashfish also spawn right here, so that's fun. Oxygen. Hello, earthly entity. Forgot how dog shit the oxygen is when you start this game. Hold on a second, I need to pin that recipe as well. Bladderfish and rouge cradle seed, so that implies we're gonna need spadefish, lead, and metal salvage. Okay. Cringe and unbased. Yeah, let's get a shit ton of metal salvage. Okay. Scanner acquired. Just like that. It's actually crazy how much I can't remember of where you find things in this game. My brain just went, oh, I know where to find salt, but no, that's where you find salt in below 0. At least I've got my, I can't even remember what they're called, Mirandas. Gasopods, that's what they're called. What are you doing in here? I mean, I'll take you. Everything is randomized because Riley hit his head. Quite possibly. No, I don't want to make oh, interesting. So 1 metal salvage makes 4 silver. Okay, so it's like how it makes 4 titanium. Oh, they didn't change the food. You can still cook fish normally, but they did change the water. Okay, wild. Scanner, give me.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints.
Well aware.
Salvage technology
Plot
and to record
achieved.
Biological data. Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Continuing to monitor.
Right, I don't actually need to scan a lot of animals and stuff, but I do need the scanner for self-scans. Although I probably don't actually have to do self-scans to do the plot. Now I'm thinking about it. The main problem is I can't remember where all the fish are. Like, gotta find spadefish. I don't know where I find spadefish. Classic crashfish. Classic little crashfish. Lead's also reasonably far down. They're in the water? I never would have guessed that. I never would have guessed that. And then the other thing I need is to... Oh, I do need... Yeah, I need the scanner to scan fragments. I don't know what I'm talking about. I forgot fragments were in the game. That's important. Where are the fragments? Fish in the water, yeah. The little known cousin of the fish out of water. Oh, I will need a bladderfish for the oxygen. That kind of makes sense. I mean, it's a bladder.
May have unexpected applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
Add that to the Molly being helpless without Lucy list. Yeah, yeah. Definitely. Couldn't have done it without you. Right, there's some fragments over here, I'm pretty sure. That's a... That's a prawn suit arm right there. Oh, that's a grappling arm fragment. I never found this in my original playthrough. Fun. Immediately find it in the randomizer. First fragment I get. And there's the other half. Great, I can make the grappling arm instantly. Unfortunately, I can't make the prawn suit itself. There's salt. I need that. I can get 1 bottle of filtered water, chat. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Making up for the BS that was the below zero fragments, yeah. I don't actually remember where everything was. Oh right, eat something. Hey, come here, boomerang. I'll eat you. Okay, I'll eat. Okay, thank you. Nom. I don't think anything takes like 12 scans to unlock. I don't think that's included in the randomizer. Okay, so we've got salt around the kelp forest. There have been more based locations for resources to be. Hi there, my good gentleman. You could just fucking leave me the hell alone. That would be grand. Alright, this game's got fragments in boxes as well. I need to remember that. The below zero just trained me to not look for... That's a spadefish. Give me that. Okay, we're almost good. I just need lead now. Yeah, the below zero trained me to not look for fragments in boxes, because none of these crates ever had any fucking fragments in them in that game. Which was bullshit. But some of them do in this game. It's a little random which ones do and which ones don't. I'm actually... I don't know where I am. I know my base location in my first playthrough is over here somewhere. Oh, I know where I am. Never mind. Okay, wait, hold on a minute. I know exactly where I am. Yeah, this is the trio here. Okay, I need to catch and cook some edible fishies. And I can make 2 bottles of filtered water. Which is more than none. I think the water is going to be the biggest problem. Just at a guess. Salt and metal salvage every time I need a bottle of water. One bleach gives me 2 water? No, that's not true. The salt and metal fragment gives me 2 bleach. I think 1 bleach gives me 1 water. But yes, I can make 4. I do see that now. That makes it a little bit better, but until I see what the other recipe is when I eventually find it, if I find it, presuming I do, that is a limited supply of water. Like, hard limited, because metal salvage doesn't come back. Oh, I also need to see what the repair tool is doing. Wholefish and creepvine sea cluster. Yeah, so I need lead. Grand. That's the important thing.
Bleach is an essential chemical used for
No, it doesn't give me 2. I could just make 2.
purifying water.
Oh, but that does... Okay, never mind. For some... Oh, wait, when did it... Wait, filtered water is just bladderfish? When did it give me the filtered water recipe? And why is it just bladderfish? Wait, this is bullshit. I thought it was going to be randomized different.
Will help ensure against dehydration and eventual death.
I thought it was going to be different. I'm upset. Cooked peeper, please? Well, cooked boomerangs, actually. You were right, Lucy. I misread it. I do apologize. But I'm upset. Why... I mean, I know I was just complaining about that's going to be difficult, but... It feels like a cop-out. Give me whole fish. I'm going to need that for the repair tool, but I need the lead. I don't remember where you get lead. Is lead from shale, chat? When am I not upset? Now and then. Actually, let me have a look in here. What tools? Floater gas pods. Okay, that's not too bad. I think it wants me to use the air bladder, to be honest. Sandstone. Wasn't sandstone like silver? Or was it silver and lead? I need a small amount of backseating to remember because my brain's in silver, gold, and lead. Oh, great, yeah. Because my brain's in fucking below zero mode, which is everything gives you one thing. Please kindly remember, everyone, that it's been like 5 months since I finished my playthrough of this game. Shale is diamond, gold, lithium. I remember diamond was from shale. This is limestone. I also remember where I can find some sandstone. And it's over this way. Effects of prolonged exposure to Robin, you start becoming stupid.
Detecting increased local radiation levels.
Yes.
Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core.
Yes, yes, I'm aware. We've been through this. Yes, thank you. We've been through this. We have been through this. I've played this game already. I'm just trying to find where I made my home last time. Because if I find that, I'll find sandstone. Hello, LifePod51. So good of you to come into chat and comment your username. Peak. Welcome. Here we are. This is where I lived last time. And there is sandstone in this direction. There's sandstone in a lot of other directions, but My brain remembers where I lived mainly. Sea glide fragment right here is kind of nice. I feel like that's almost default. That feels like exactly where the game would put the sea glide fragment. Okay. Can I get the other pieces of it, maybe? If you'd be so kind. If you'd be so kind. Yeah, you would not be so kind. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, yeah, the scans are probably randomized slightly, but it's not going to be to a level of like 12. That's kind of silly. That was my point earlier. There will be a max and minimum number of scans, and it will not be set to 12 by default. Yeah, it can, but that's very unlikely to be the default setting. I am fucking swimming to surface. I might be swimming to surface a bit too slowly, to be fair. Oh yeah, I might drown, actually. No, I'm good. I probably should have made one of these. Max allowed number of pinned recipes? How about you fuck off?
Scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
Where? Where's this? There it is. I don't want an air bladder, I want sandstone. And I remember that it's on these pillars. The only problem is the sand shark is also.
Local scans show a nearby cave entrance, depth 90 meters.
Got it.
Leading to an unknown environmental biome.
Who needs air bladders? I sure as fucking shit don't. Wait, that entire voice line just tells you that the jelly shroom caves are nearby, doesn't it? I will have heard that voice line last time and still didn't find the jelly shroom caves for about 300 years. I don't need to know where the best place for sandstone is. I found the best place for sandstone in the grassy plateau where I used to live, where I would always go for sandstone when I needed it. How did I just jump off the surface of the water? Riley? What are you doing? Riley's walking on water. I don't know how he's doing it, but he did it. You better be careful, Lucy. AI large language models get banned from this chat. I really am, like, very far away from the grassy plateau over there. Well, Scarlet King, below zero it would be a 50-50 whether it gave you a signal location. Either it would give you a signal location, or it would just be like biome nearby would be the voice message, and it wouldn't tell you any indication of how to find it. Okay, give me knife. No, I don't want pipes, I want survival knife. I now have
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. the knife remains the only exception.
Oh, they don't know. They don't know how much of a massacre I can make with this knife. I'm gonna make a Braxis Prime look like a fucking... I don't know, I couldn't think of anything. Something not very violent. 3 options: beacon, no beacon, 5 different beacons leading to the exact same spots. I don't think any of the beacons I had led to the same spot. I want to point out that Riley jumped off the surface of the water again. Okay, repair tool.
Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
Yep, cheers, Ava. None of those alien beacons led to the same place. All the alien caches were in different places, Lucy. Those were separate things.
Life pod secondary systems online. Running full
Hello, Red Couch TV. This is not my first playthrough. This is a randomizer. Ava, shut up, I'm talking. This is a randomizer. I've done a full playthrough before that. Okay, I don't know which beacon you're talking about, Lucy, unfortunately. I don't remember. Okay, right. What is that plant that it's trying to get me? Rouge Cradle seed. I don't remember the Rouge Cradle. It may be true. I may have done, but I don't remember it. I'm gonna need some of this, probably. I saw it in a recipe, I don't remember what it was for. Kinda fucked? Is the Rouge Cradle really far down? Is it in, like, the Grand Reef? You want to buy this game waiting for it to be on sale again? I highly recommend it. It's very good. Lost River? They want me to get to the Lost River without upgrading my O2? Okay, randomizer logic. Let's see what we've got here. No, I don't want a hint. Don't pester me constantly asking if I want hints. I'll ask for a hint when I ask for a hint, if I do. This was what that was for. Okay, wait, that's really good, actually. I can make that now. I do not play randomizers for the purpose of having chat tell me how to do it. It's for the purpose of making a game that I like be different so that I can have it as a puzzle again like it was the first time. LifePod51, please do not just comment your own name repeatedly. You will get timed out for spamming, even though there's big periods in between it. If it's the only thing you're chatting,
an essential component of many habitat
then it will be considered spam.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment using locally available materials. For your
She's actually, because I've heard these before, she's actually starting to annoy me a little bit. Can I turn her down at least? There.
safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
Yes, 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 yes. Cannot be overridden indeed, right. Fins are useful. I mostly need to find more fragments. I don't remember where the fragments were, is the issue. I suppose, technically speaking... Did this... Yeah, okay, as I thought. I never really used these before. Technically speaking, if I found enough titanium, which is a big if because I haven't so far acquired a single piece of titanium, but if I did find enough titanium, it would be possible to stagger build... Will you get in my inventory? To stagger build habitats all the way down to Lost River level. Oh, that did way more damage than I thought it would. Acid mushrooms are nasty, apparently. Jesus. .33 oxygen? Expedition 33 reference? Quite possibly. I'm on low health. I shouldn't be going near crash fish. Hello, Mustafa. Welcome. Been a while. Want to come and say how have you been? I've been pretty good. Finished below 0 at the weekend. Doing a randomizer for the first Subnautica game. Starting Signalis this weekend. Yeah. Does this not have a... Yeah, I thought it did. Like, I'd like to use that now. Actually. And it's got storage in here as well, yeah. Oh, right, there's... I forgot there was just shit right in there. Okay. Let's drop off some of this stuff for later. Hello, Phantom Wielding Lance. Hello. Right. The main problem is that I just don't remember where any of the shit is. Okay, we're... Aurora that way. So if we go this way, we're going vaguely in the direction of the mushroom biome, which I don't have the oxygen to descend into, really, because I don't think there's a great deal of brain coral there. Could I have another bubble, please? Merci. I'll grab you. You never know when grabbing random fish might be helpful. I can't see, to be honest. I didn't make a torch. Hello, guest. Welcome. I'm pretty good. How are you? Oh, you're snow. Okay. At this point, I should just assume that if someone comes in and comments as like they've been here before, but I don't recognize their name, I should just assume it's Snow. I need gas pods for a couple of things. Yeah. Hold on, let me double check. What did I need gas pods for? I need it for the flashlight. That's why I have floaters, by the way. And I also need it for the habitat builder, which is important. Creepvine cluster. Okay, these are all doable. These are all that takes up so much space on my screen. Holy shit. Oh, it's look at you. Bro, let me scan you. Oh, no, let me... My screen is normal size. It's like 24-inch... 1080p, but It's just a lot larger than any of the other recipes. Sorry, just cut that to make the prompt go away. Gas pods. Could you fart for me? Please. Kindly. Okay, I really... get out of here! Fuck off, stalker. Do you need a knifing? Or do you need leading into the gas pods? I feel like you need one of those two things. I have no idea what I said there while I was trying to do several different things at once. Oh, it was probably the "can you fart for me" or whatever it was I said. But that's what they do. That's what they do. That's the whole mechanic. Like, am I wrong? That's literally what they're in the game for. Oh yes, this is what I really wanted, was a bin. Why does the bin take so long to scan? What would I do if that was posted without context? Nothing? Literally nothing? Like, what do you expect me to do? Intentionally say a thing in a slightly silly way and then get annoyed when people take it out of context, which is kind of why I said it in a silly way? Okay, people are getting really weird about it, to be fair. Like, Lucy. Because you're the one who always immediately takes it further. That's why, Lucy. Which you would think you would have learned by now. Right, I need Stalker Tooth. Is that a fragment? No, that's just a rock. Personally, I would simply not sacrifice anyone, but that might just be me. Where's my brain, Carl? I've never actually fed a stalker a bit of titanium before. Do we have teeth? Tooth, please? No? Okay, no tooth for me. Hey, bro, can you... tooth? No?
Oxygen.
Is there a higher up kelp forest? Then I'm not going to be quite as pressed for oxygen in. Also, spadefish would be nice. Yeah, could you drop a tooth for me, bro? That would be so cool if you could drop a tooth for me. Why were there suddenly 4 of them? Why are you not dropping teeth? Why the heck? Am I stupid? Is that not how you get teeth from them? I'm certain that's how stalker teeth are generated. You give them fucking metal and they drop the teeth. Hello, nameless sir. Welcome. Yeah, but they're doing it so much, and it's not happening at all, and I need it for the fucking habitat builder. I would have expected it to happen once by now. There's like 5 of them constantly picking up metal. Yeah, well, that's what I assume, but I'm not seeing it drop. I suppose I can get myself blown up and get the fucking cave sulfur first.
Caution. Continued degradation of the auroras. Drive.
Yeah.
Continuing to monitor.
Or I could just kill it with my knife because I'm the goat like that. Well, that didn't take nearly as long as I expected. What is a quantum detonation? It's called science fiction writers use the word quantum to make something sound more mysterious than it is. What it actually is there's nothing quantum going on. It's just blowing up. It's just a nuclear drive blowing up. That doesn't need to be quantum. That's big enough on its own. In fact, being quantum makes it smaller because that's what quanta are. They're little small quantities. Especially like single units. Yo, you've got metal. Imagine if you drop... I don't want to have to knife you. Though I will. If it becomes necessary. Like, it's crazy that there are no teeth in this area. Listen, the one... yeah, okay. One of two things is gonna happen. Either you're gonna give up or you're gonna get knifed in the face. Riley must be a crazy smoker, because what do you mean he can only hold his breath for 45 seconds? Did you forget the part where he's also swimming like 20 meters down? There's a difference between holding your breath and holding your breath while performing a strenuous physical activity. One of those things is more difficult. There are people who can hold their breaths for like 15 minutes, I think. But it is not done without like building up to it. You don't just instantly do it. I'm gonna put my supplies that I need, yeah, in here. A peeper and a salt. Cool. I'm gonna cook the other peeper, one of them, and consume it ravenously.
The fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
I don't care. Theoretically, it could expand passively, but it would take a long time. Like, Riley isn't on this planet for long enough for it to really happen. Like, he'd maybe get, like, an extra, like, 5% out of the hundreds of days he spends on the planet, at most. Why are we over here? Like, why are we all over here? Am I being stalked by the stalkers? It appears so. Do I have to kill every last one of you? Is it necessary? Because it'll happen. I'll do it. I don't have any cameras. Fuck off. Leave me the hell alone. I don't have anything for you. It's still coming directly for me. It is specifically coming for me. I have never had that before. For my cameras, yes, but for me? No. That's crazy AI. Like, genuinely what? Or are you just coming for this biome? No, you're coming for me. Or are you gonna stop? No, you're coming from... What are you doing? The fuck? The fuck? I don't think he's meant to work like that. No, the creature AI did not get randomized. That is not included in the randomizer. That is actually explicitly not included in the randomizer. I'm gonna watch them. Are they gonna come up to the thing and just sit there? I'm not even carrying any scrap metal. They're just under my escape pod now. Okay, that one's leaving. One of them left.
Congratulations, survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%.
Already?
Data indicates that swimming was your favorite.
How low
activity.
is my weekly exercise quotient? It's been like 2 days.
Muscle development.
This is a mine. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9.
Antonio, you're still here.
Hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
I don't see Antonio anymore. He's gone. Watch him appear again. Just out of the blue. I just really want a stalker tooth. Like, is it so much to ask for? Antonio? Antonio? All of them are called Antonio from now on. Okay, you don't need to do that. Can I wish stalkers to type the life pod? It would make sense logically, but I don't know that it would be good gameplay wise. I did kind of wonder if they maybe attack you if you pick up their metal salvage, but it's never happened in the past. Fucking hell. Why are you right there? Out of the way.
Oxygen.
Yes, yes, oxygen. Why do you think I was swimming up, Ava? Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, he doesn't have an oxygen tank, so it's literally he can hold his breath for 45 seconds. And then the tanks he gets aren't very good, are they? Now that I think about it, like, they're called like ultra high capacity, but they add like a minute of oxygen. It's like, that isn't very much. That's distinctly less than oxygen tanks add in real life. Like, Altera's just fucking him over again. It's fun to be back to the old Subnautica task of grab like 600 bladderfish out of the water when it turns night. That's the wrong place. Doesn't the first one add like a minute of oxygen? I know I mentioned the ultra high capacity tank, but I meant in general, like, they're called things like that. Pretty sure the first level is just like an extra minute. Possible that 4546B's atmospheric composition may be different. If there was more oxygen, the oxygen concentration in his blood would be higher, letting him hold his breath longer. Yeah. But he never seems to have any of the other problems that would generally, you would expect to be associated with unusual oxygen levels. Can you drop that plus a tooth? Can you drop that plus a tooth? Hey, Antonio, can you drop that plus a tooth? Could you drop that plus a tooth, Antonio? He's not listening to me. Antonio, you never listen to me. That's the problem. Never fucking listens. That's the abandoned ship motif playing right there. That's all I've got to say on it right now. There's an easier way to get that seed? Yes, I would like to know. Why would I like to know that it's in the Lost River but not like to know that it's somewhere else? Hey, my best friends! Oh, well maybe it's actually on one of the reef backs. Oh, that's exactly what Lucy said. Had the idea right before you, well, probably after you sent the message in your frame of reference, but right before it arrived. It's not really a scare. I mean, I could have just built... You were told not to tell me unless I asked for it. The problem, Scarlet King, was every time I encountered a slight difficulty, you immediately said, do you want a hint? Instantly. Fucking tiger plant. Did I get a second? Give me a second fucking... Do these only give you one? Right, I need another reef back. With another rouge cradle. Which is a little difficult to tell if you have one when you're swimming right at the surface. My aim is just that. I mean, I got it the first time, and I'm hitting it in the same place. Are you sure it's not a case of marble melon hitboxes? Okay, nobody else has a rouge cradle. Okay. God, I love them. I did not see it. And I'm back over here now. I assume it's red since it's called a rouge cradle. It does not stand out to me. Oh yeah, okay, that hitbox is like above the plant. Yeah, how am I hovering over the rouge cradle here? How am I hovering over the rouge cradle here? I literally have a disability when it comes to red, Lucy. Like, it's not even a joke. Like, I actually have a disability when it comes to seeing red things. Why is the tentacle clipping through the other reef back? Because it doesn't have collision. Why do you think? No, I literally have a disability when it comes to seeing red, and that's why I don't particularly appreciate the blind joke when it comes to not being able to see red things, because it does annoy me often that red things don't stand out to me and then I don't see them. I think all the randomizers like seeds, because there are a lot of plants that have seeds. Most of them aren't terribly useful in the game. Like, you don't need them, but they're there. crazy to get back in my day from an actual small child. What fucking day? Small in terms of age. Tuesday, indeed. That was yesterday. I was playing D&D. It was a good day. Standard O2 tank. There we go. Yeah, it's 30 seconds of additional oxygen. Like, that's so dog shit for a fucking tank. This is Ozzy from the cafeteria, right? No, okay. When does Ozzy from the cafeteria come in? He was my favorite. Come get us already.
Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Oh yeah, high capacity recipe, you're so right. Computer, wait, that's easy. Wait, it's easy. Hold on, it's easy. Chat, it's easy. No, it's not. I need more stalker tooths. Never mind, chat. Why is everything stalker tooth? Oh, that's actually in the Lost River. That's not even funny. That's just genuinely in the Lost River. Do I have a what? Hello, Alina Adriana. I have no idea what your message says. Thermal plant fragment. Oh, it's sometimes in the blood kelp, because I spent so much time in the blood kelp. Where are the teeth at? Oh, I'm going into a cave.
Seconds.
Oh, Return of the Ancients mod. No, I only have the randomizer mod and its dependencies installed. Oh hey, propulsion cannon. My weapon of choice. To 5. Wait, that's an arm. I never found this arm either. I didn't realize this was in the first game. Also a 5. Goes when he's in the bulb biome? That's so easy. And I can't get it immediately, but like, I thought it was going to be way harder to get than that. Okay, folks. Where are the teeth at? You're picking up and dropping metal salvage all over the place. There's a tooth there. There's a tooth right there. I don't know how I did not get bitten. I don't know how I did not get bitten. But I did not get bitten. Oh yeah, the radiation suit. I'm not going back right now. I want my habitat builder, okay? I'll get it eventually. I don't need it immediately. It's gonna stay there, Lucy. It's gonna stay there, and I'll go back to that location when I need the tooth. Now, what's the exact recipe again? I've got everything. Habitat builder. Habitat built.
The builder tool is designed to
Okay.
construct habitats
It-
capable of
no shit.
withstanding extreme environmental conditions.
Well, that's disgusting for the foundation. Feral papyrus seed bulb bush sample. That's disgusting for that compartment. That's disgusting. That one's easily doable. That one's less easily doable. Eh. Eh. Okay, we're gonna have a base made of tea compartments. Peak. I can get this shit off my fucking pin. Where is it? Where is it at? There it is. And I do want, yeah, one more stalker tooth for the purposes of high capacity O2 tank. Right, where were those stalkers at now? They were over this way. I do not have the Gargantuan Leviathan mod, as I said. The only mod I have installed is the randomizer. Hello, Antonio and friends. Right, where was the other tooth dropped? There it is. Peek. See you later. The hitbox of the stalker tooth is actually a bit strange, as typically can go through the map, making them prone to falling through the map. Yep, that sounds like this game. Did we ever find out why there were some things that the scanner room would display in Below Zero that just didn't actually exist? You shouldn't have done that. Antonio, bad mistake. You should not have gone there, Antonio. Huge error in judgment. Oh, bro got infected in the like 2 seconds that I was looking away. How did I not pick any of those up? Okay, I think that's the 5 I need. I will knife you. Oh, Antonio, what are you doing? Are you just the biggest stupid? He's probably fully dead now. Am I going to the signal? Not immediately. I've got stuff to do. Okay, that's the 5 gas pods and the stalker tooth that I need for the titanium ingot. Remind me, game, how I make the computer chip. That's glass salt deposits, blue palm seeds, and diamonds. Okay, so that's nasty. That part's nasty. I've got the rest. No problem. 3 silver. I'm missing 1 silver, but who gives a fucking shit about that? I can consume a peeper. I don't really need to consume a peeper right now. Actually, I'm missing 2 silver. Well, Alina, the Cyclops fragments won't be there. There'll be something else because it's randomized. But also, I don't have a radiation suit, so I won't be able to go near it yet. I mean, the recipe might turn out to be really easy, but not necessarily. Okay, so glass is copper. Oh wait, I can make a glass. Blue palm is very common. Okay, that's good. So salt is easy. Glass I can literally make right now, I think. The radiation suit recipe is the big question. Yeah, I can make the glass immediately. Salt's easy to find. Blue palm seed is apparently easy to find. So yeah, the diamond is the issue. We just need to go to the island, which is not a problem as long as we have plenty of water and food on us. So it's fish catching time. That's true, there are bilbo trees to eat on the island as well. Forgot about that. I'm more thinking about the journey there and back again, haha, because it's bilbo trees. Can all these fade away now, please? Oh, once they start fading, you can click away to make it go quicker. Okay. Disgusting. Beep, 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 says the radio, but I'm not listening. I don't remember which direction the island is in. It's like, oh, well, yeah, it's by the cloud, isn't it? Yeah, I remember how this game works. I know how to play the game. I know how to play the game. Oh, there's the blue palm. It's right there. Hi. What are all these different seeds for in-game? Are they just for, like, decoration? Or is there a purpose behind them? What's the deal with the random plant seeds that I never interacted with on my first playthrough? Decoration, okay. See, that's why I never interacted with them. This is like 1,000 meters I need to swim, by the way, so we're gonna be here a hot second. I'm at the surface, so like, in theory I won't get Reaper Leviathaned. In theory. In theory. I don't think there are even 10 useful seeds in the game. I suppose if you include the ones you use to make the cure, then it probably reaches about that number. Let me just poke my head under. How am I still in a kelp forest? I'm only 500 meters away? It do be night now. There is something very calming, I think, about the ocean at night. There we go. I don't know how much chat agrees. I just like how water looks in darkness. And I love hearing the sound of it just sort of slosh. What if a Reaper Leviathan comes down in from the deep and kills you? Well, I did say earlier, I did acknowledge that possibility. I said, in theory, we're unlikely to get eaten by a Reaper, but it is possible. And if it happens, then I'll have to come over here again. Like, it's not a huge problem.
Detecting massive energy signature in the region. Cannot identify.
It would be more helpful if it was day, to be fair, because then I'd be able to see it from a distance. I forgot the Aurora was over there, to be honest. I was like, what is that fire? Reaper only sticks to the right side? That's not true. That isn't true. I don't think. I'm pretty sure I saw it on another part of the side when I was here on my first playthrough. I mean, maybe it's meant to. Bloody biters. But I'm certain I saw it on like the left side on my first playthrough at one point. And I was not that close to it to provoke it. So have you considered the possibility that sometimes it glitches and does things it's not meant to? Bilbo tree. Oh, right, that only gives me the seeds for the Bilbo tree. It doesn't give me the actual flesh. Once again, Lucy was wrong about that. Can't eat the trees because I can't plant them. Let me see what's over here. Is there not supposed to be a purple tablet sitting somewhere? There it is. Oh, right, yes, that lets me scan the purple tablet. How do I make the purple tablet? You can eat the seeds? Oh, right, sample, not seed. It's different, yeah. Classic Subnautica. That doesn't make any sense. I just want to point out, you do not hack off a bit of flesh from a tree that is edible and then are also able to plant it. That's not how that works. Riley, get the fucking thing out of your hands. I'm aware there's an arch on this island, Scarlet King. Oh, there's also the fuckers on this island. For some reason I can't hit them. I think it's because anything low down, Riley just really struggles to hit. Can we have daytime? Can we have a cheeky wee daytime so I can see the fucking rocks I'm looking for? Why didn't I make a torch? Anyone in chat know why I didn't make a torch? Extinction event pretty soon, I think. This is a good view of the extinction event, actually. How much did that goober get me for? 97. Well, he didn't get me for 97, he got me for 3. Can we have daytime? I can't see the rocks that I'm trying to break. Can we have daytime? There's daytime. Ask and ye shall receive. It's not really doing much to light up the cave. It should do a bit. I suppose I can also probably increase my... that's disgusting. I don't want to do that. Oh, these are just... Okay, never mind. These are just lights anyway. Hello, you... bastard. Okay, well, there's lithium. Why did the sound stop? There's my diamond. Let me grab this as well. Why did my sound stop?
Your current bill stands at 3 million credits.
Cooked because where will you find the nickel ore if it don't in the deep? I'm confused what you mean. I mean, that's how randomizers work. Well, minerals aren't randomized. Recipes and fragments are randomized, minerals are not. So it will be where it normally is, but things not being where you expect them is normal in a randomizer? I don't know what you're expecting. Like, if they were randomized, then logic would have accounted for that and made it so that there's a through line for me to get the necessary stuff to get to wherever it is, and I would just have to find it. That's how randomizers work. They have logic when they're doing the randomization to make it theoretically always possible. You just have to find the shit. Stop giving me lithium. I've got plenty of raw lithium. I want more diamonds. Stop giving me gold. He's just sitting there waiting for me. There's not even anything there. Okay, well, I think that's everything I need. It's honestly more than I need, because I don't need that much of the minerals, but I thought I would grab some extra while I'm here. You need lithium in Subnautica? Well, you want to come to this island. There's tons of it here. Gun time. Well, there is stuff in the gun, isn't there? I mean, it advances the plot, but I'm more interested in getting technology. I suppose I can pop in and have a look. Oh, there's an ion cube in the gun, I think. I could be lying. I think there is. Can't remember when I become infected. Okay, now I'm infected. There we go.
Unprecedented integrity. No match is found in database.
Too late.
Structural analysis. Self-scan complete. Foreign bacteria count has reached statistically significant levels. No adverse effects detected. Be vigilant for symptoms.
What the fuck?
Unknown language. Attempting translation.
What the fuck?
Your best probability of interfacing with this facility is achieved by accessing the control room in the lower section.
This truly is Subnautica. Okay, what's going on? Hey, Unknown Worlds Entertainment. Knock knock. The fuck?
Cannot ascertain whether their purpose is aesthetic or functional. Further data required.
Am I losing oxygen while under here? No. Yes, I am. Pre-cursor's got it. My O2 is going down. I'm just not staying under enough. Yeah, they got attacked again and the base got flooded. Facts. I'm not gonna scan the Reaper Leviathan. That's an unnecessary risk. I mean, with the level of technology I currently have, it's not even a risk. That's just an actually I will die before I manage to scan it. Sorry about that yawn. Well, the warpers are attacking now. Oh, I wanted to see it.
Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state in T-minus 10, 9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4...
3, 2.
Whee! As 2 for 2 for being in a place where I don't get to see the fucking explosion. Happy New Year. I scanned it on my first playthrough. Okay, what do we got? Average gender reveal in the US. So true. Classic Ghostweed Seed. You love to see it. Fuck you, game. The other two are so easy, and then the Ghostweed Seed is just like... The game's just like, yeah, get fucked. I don't think there are Ghostweed Seeds on the backs of the... Yeah, I can get it right now. The bulb zone's right there. You're so right. It's possible. Do you think there might be something in the bulb zone that's attacking me now that I went into there? That I just set off attacking me? And that maybe I don't have like a sea glide or anything like that that helps me get away from it quickly. Nothing really? No? Nothing at all. There probably is stuff on the floater island that's useful to me, like a shit ton of fragments, yes. But can you let me actually play the game and not just keep pointing me to directions that I know exist in the game? Like, backseating still exists when I've played the game before, and it is always annoying. Like, yes, I was just thinking the floater island is another target soon. But I feel like I've barely got out of one place before you're immediately like, and here's the next place you should go. I go behind the Aurora for birthday cake, yeah. Funny thing is, the Reapers wouldn't even kill me if I went behind the Aurora right now because I die from the radiation poisoning first. Actually, I don't know how much damage the radiation poisoning does. Reapers might still be able to kill me first. I need my glass. I need to go and grab a couple of bits of salt. Where salt? Somewhere in kelp biome, usually. Salt, please. That salt please joke was actually really funny if you're a nerd for Roman history. And know the money please reference. But I don't think anyone is.
Seconds.
Can I have another bit of salt? Oh, I see one. What do I need the battery for again? Well, you know, there's no guy involved. As I am not a guy. But I don't think this is a particularly hard seed. Cyclops Bridge fragment is kind of peak. 1 of 4 is disgusting, though. Yes, my childhood in ancient Rome, indeed. That's me. I'm like 2,000 years old. No, the joke was the original meme is money please, and I said salt please. The Roman army were paid in salt, so it's literally money please for the Roman army. It was terrible. It was actually abysmal. I can only come up with the most obscure jokes that no one but me gets, that are also convoluted. An olive tree confirmed. I do like olives. Olives are good. Did you not know the Roman army were paid in salt? Salt was extremely valuable at the time because it was difficult to get and very useful for preserving food. And therefore the wages of the Roman army were paid in salt, which is where the word salary comes from. You might notice that it's similar to the word saline, as in like salt. That's because it comes from salt. It was their salary. Their salt salary. Hi Capacity O2 Tank. Subscribe to my channel, thank you. Glad you're enjoying the content. Why does it make a different model Why was the model different to the texture? All you remember is that the Romans had shared shitters and did orgies. Yeah, well, that's true. The latter basically just among the elite, so most of them didn't do that. But yes, they had shared toilets, which was kind of technology they pinched from the Greeks. The Romans are interesting. I personally prefer the Greeks and the Carthaginians, but the Romans are interesting. Because they didn't use the normal... No, I'm not saying why didn't it use up the tank. I'm saying why did the model that appeared on the fabricator, why is it not the same as the texture that's in here? It made the model for the ultra high capacity tank, but it made the texture for just the normal tank.
This is Life Pod 6. I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached. We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous.
Oh, God.
Request immediate assistance.
Some of these are bad. Okay, that one's easy. That's
Signal
nice.
coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission.
Yeah, it was the
origin
ultra high
reported to
capacity
data
model.
bank.
Ava, could you shut it when I'm talking? Wall locker, veined nettles. I think that's easy. I think I've got that. Oh, that's even easier. Okay. Okay, we got some peak going on here. Can make a bit of bleach right now. Am I an eye in real life? Yes, I am a disembodied eye hovering above a desk, manipulating keyboard and mouse with my telekinesis. Think Eye of Sauron, but less fire. Right, it's the peeper. I was trying to remember what the other thing was. And I can get this recipe off there. I'm gonna get this off because I'm not using it at the moment. Less fire, more stupidity. Well, I don't know about that. Sauron's pretty fucking stupid. I've already forgotten what I'm supposed to be doing next. Hold on. Where? Radiation suit I can't make, yeah. Rebreather I've got already. Spotted dockleaf and sea crown. I don't remember where that... Isn't the sea crown only in... Isn't the sea crown only in the Sea Emperor's room? I'm just gonna go over to the floater island. Okay, so we're not getting the rebreather. Oh, it's in several locations? Oh, maybe we are getting the rebreather. Deep shroom's not abysmal. There are a few places you can get the deep shroom. Sauron made a lot of stupid decisions, yeah. For a start, like, just being evil, like... Melkor rebelled against literally an omnipotent being, and Sauron was like, yeah, I want to be on the team that's fighting against the omnipotent being. Sorry, I'm showing another aspect of where I'm a helpless nerd. I don't know if I've ever come over to this island without a vehicle. If I get snatched out of the water by something, then you'll know that it was a mistake to come to this island without a vehicle. We'll see how it goes. Well, that's one of my friends, the Reefbacks. I remember when I first was playing this game and I heard the Reefback for the first time and I did not like that noise. A cave in the grassy plateau. Oh. Well, there are a few caves in the grassy plateau. That shouldn't actually be too difficult. Can we load in? I'm so close to the fucking fog. There we go. I was about to say, you've got to be about to load in. The best YouTuber in the world? Well, thank you very much. I don't personally agree, but that's very flattering. I do like the way the trees glow at night. It's quite pretty. Right, let's scan somewhere in the vicinity of 6 billion fragments while we're over here. Best YouTuber in Antarctica. I wouldn't even go that far. There's gotta be some scientists posting interesting content from the Antarctic bases. Right, let's have a wee snack while I'm here. Riley, stop jumping off cliffs. Riley, you're running in the dark and it's a problem. I can't see where to go. I know I'm down in a little bit here. Okay, here's the path. I would say it doesn't... yeah, there's an animal on this island that makes a similar sound to grasshoppers. I don't know that there's any indication that it's grasshoppers, given that that's an Earth species. This is really hard to navigate when I still haven't made a torch. Don't worry, chat. There's good reason I haven't made a torch. It has nothing to do with just being completely fucking forgetful. People want stock ambient animal noise. Yeah, I mean, it does sound like there's a lot more animals on this island than there actually are. Voxel shrub. I might need that. Okay, where's the fucking section that's like down with all the... It's over here. Here we are. This is what I'm looking for. These aren't going to be scannable, right? Yeah. Oh, wall planter's still scannable. So some of these... Do you fuck off, please? Oh, some of these are not randomized. That's upsetting. Can you fucking leave me this shit alone? I'm trying to scan, and this bastard keeps getting in my way, and I can't even see it. Oh, because it's in there now. Okay. Right. I've had enough of this. Where is he? Actual rage bait, yeah. I do not think the bulkhead took this long to scan on... There's another one. On the original fucking... Yeah, like, these are just the same ones that are normally available to scan here. Will you fuck off? You're not even a threat, you're just annoying.
New blueprint acquired.
Where was Spotlight? What did I get from that? Plasteel ingot, that could be useful. Depending on what I can use it for. I got a whole piece of glass. The chest loot is random. Am I stuck suddenly? Okay, I was for some reason. When you said... oh, there it is. I was going to say. I was like, where's the scanner room fragment? It's just lying here. How many do I need for that? 5 again.
Integrating new PDA data.
You fucking leave me alone. You're needlessly aggressive. It is unwise to start shit.
New blueprint acquired.
Why so much echo? Because it's Subnautica. Is there another scanner room fragment that I didn't scan? Or was it just the one? I think it's just the one. I would love to get some stasis rifle fragments. I would much prefer to get the propulsion cannon, because with the propulsion cannon you can just get rid of those little crawlers. I can't even remember what the official name of them is, like cave crawler, cave spider, something like that. But you can just delete them if you have the propulsion cannon. I don't remember it making the crumbling and collapsing sound effect when I was here in my first playthrough. Yeah, I don't really like that these aren't randomized. I think they should randomize what they give you, even if they can't randomize the model.
New blueprint acquired. New blueprint acquired. Integrating PDA data. New blueprint acquired.
Don't remember what was up in this one. This one's got a lantern fruit tree in it, I think. But apart from that, I don't remember. Chest with a fucking pipe in it.
Integrating new PDA data.
Fern palm. Why did it say fern palm while I was scanning the exterior grow bed? Or the interior grow bed? I got very confused there. It said fern palm when I was scanning the Jaffa cup as well. It just kept saying fern palm. Let's see what we've got in terms of recipes here. Plasteel ingot requires... oh my god. I can't make it. I don't have the polyaniline recipe. Ultraglide fins. Ugh. Disgusting. Terrible ability. Awful. I need radiation. Floater and 3 hoverfish. That's easy. My god, what the fuck is that? I mean, I don't need the observatory, so it kind of doesn't matter. I don't remember where that comes from. I don't need the glass domes either. Spotlight doesn't matter. Oh, fucking advanced wiring kit for the exterior grow bed? Are we joking? Are you jorking? Interior grow bed, much easier. Much easier, that's nice. And then this shit doesn't matter either. Okay, that's pretty good overall. Okay, there we go. transport breathable air from a functional pump. I don't know that anyone has ever used that feature. Okay, let's grab a couple of lantern fruit. They're probably going to go off by the time I swim back and build anything, but hey ho. You know what isn't going to go off by the time I swim back? Marble melon seeds. My inventory was full. Sag. Oh, it doesn't drop? It doesn't drop the extras? Really? It just deletes them? Classic. Classic game. Well, I only need 2. And right before I jump off the island, I can whack a bilbo tree. I think there are other fragments on this island, but I don't remember where they are. And I don't want to be running around just... Oh, right. No, I can't because my inventory's full. Okay, I only need 1 of those. There we go. Sploosh! I believe is the official word. A good long swim back. This is what everybody wants to watch as content, isn't it? Everybody loves seeing me stare at a beacon for 1,200 meters. Unfortunately, no real vehicle fragments yet, so I can't help you all. We'll be there soon, chat. We'll be there soon. I can't even see how many meters it is to the closer one because the further one is covering it. At least we have a bop to listen to. I don't know why sometimes Riley just falls under the surface like that. Antonio, fuck off. I don't think Lucy is a bro. I mean, I'm not one to say on her behalf.
Translated broadcast.
9 new biological subjects designated. Mode. Hunting.
Analyzing.
Sharing subject location.
Xbox mic. Yeah, a little bit. Right, I need to actually build like fucking quickly. Da 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 dum da 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 da. How do I drop this? Can I not drop it? Do I have to put it in the fucking... Or can I just not drop anything in here? Why is this game bad? I don't know what's going on with this conversation, Frog. Lucy is constantly having conversations with people that make me a little uncomfortable, and... I don't know. But welcome, Frog. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hello, the King. First of all, it's a randomizer and I only just got the materials for a base. Secondly, I'm not a bro. I'm she, her, and I don't like the term bro very much. Where am I gonna build this? Yeah, I'm gonna build it over on this side of the safe shallows. Opposite side from last time. Connect to second one for extra space, because I can't do fucking rooms right now. And I need peeper and quartz. Okay. Peeper. PP fish? PP fish. Oh, wait, I shouldn't have worded it like that. That sounds very wrong. Once again, the King, please, I don't like the term bro, because it is masculine inherently. Peep the peeper indeed.
Warning, emergency power only.
Yeah.
Production offline.
Interior grow bed was what? Cave sulfur, 2 lead, copper, or E. There's also nowhere it fits. Okay, I just have to eat this shit. It actually made things worse. We don't need a spray bottle emoji for the Discord so that we can spray Lucy when she's being weird. Lucy can just learn that when people say she's being weird, to stop being quite as weird. Trying to remember the Terraria boss order. I feel like Skeletron might be next? I don't know, it's been years since I have played Terraria. Well, you should learn from your mistakes, because eventually I will get tired of you being weird. You push it sometimes. You do. Like, I say occasionally, sometimes you do make me a bit uncomfortable. And that is an issue. Why do I have this? Why do I still possess this? I need floater and hoverfish, that's what I need. Hoverfish, where you at? I don't know. I mean, I know hoverfish spawn in this biome, but I don't know if there's a particular part. Like wholefish, I'm pretty sure often spawn near caves, for example. I forgot to put the fire extinguisher back again. Okay, hoverfish. No, that's spadefish. I saw a flat fish and I thought it was a hoverfish, but it was not. Yeah, I worked that out when you said it last time, Scarlet King. I just forgot. Right, the king, for the third time and for the last time, I don't like the term bro. It's a masculine term. I've explained to you I don't like it because I use she, her pronouns. I will be forced to time you out if you keep using bro for me. I've explained this multiple times already. And it will be a long time out. Because I think I've explained myself pretty clearly. Where the fucking hoverfish at? I know they spawn in this biome. I just was about to go looking for my flashlight before I remembered I don't have one still. Let's get my knife out. This is actually something I need. Give the vibes that I really like 3D printing. I've never engaged with 3D printing at all. Never interests me. That's a hoverfish. Yeah, the spike pogo reflexes in Hollow Knight, once you learn them, they never go away, really. It just becomes a natural form of movement. Antonio's back. Yes, Lucy, that's what I've been saying multiple times. Sometimes you do gotta learn to shut up. How can I what if I'm an eye? Plant something? Play something? Yeah, I don't think necessarily making penis jokes all the time means someone is horny. You will find that a lot of asexual people make penis jokes all the time. It's just a sign of being immature. It is not a sign of being horny. Hello Timothy, welcome. Just a heads up, I don't like the term brother or bro because I use she, her pronouns, so please sister or sis is much better for me, but welcome. How can I play if I'm an eye? I think I said earlier telekinesis. I just use telekinesis. I don't use telepathy because that's communicating with another mind, and the computer is not another mind. I use telekinesis to manipulate the keyboard and the mouse. Where did I put my base? Does anyone remember where I put my base? I don't remember where I put my base. Where are the floaters as well? That's another aspect. Yeah, I mean, if it's your first time playing in a while, it's pretty expected that you'll be out of practice. You want to tell your computer that you love it? I do not love my computer. I would like to tell my computer how much of a fucking dick it can be sometimes. Sister is good, Timothy. Just whatever you would call someone who you automatically perceive to be feminine.
Treat this space as your home.
Generally. I know bro is sometimes used as a gender neutral term, but I'm not comfortable with it. Right, I need more bleach. Oh my god. Why? Where is... There. As I said, Timothy, I use she, her pronouns. I'm a trans woman. That's why. Because I feel that my gender is female, and masculine terms therefore give me pretty strong feelings of dysphoria, make me very uncomfortable. Where be peepers, and what do I need for bleach again? I've already forgotten. It's like salt and metal salvage, I think? Is that a... No, that's an egg. Second, I thought that was a uraninite crystal. I was like, that's not where you're meant to be. Lucy, sometimes you need to just accept that... Okay, well, good having you here, Timothy. Goodbye. That didn't work. Why didn't that... Why did that not function? There we go. We don't tolerate intolerant beliefs here, unfortunately. Sorry. It was the politest transphobia you've ever seen in your life, Lucy. And we can leave it at that. Like, I genuinely believe there was no malice involved, but still completely insane. Yeah, we don't need to have a full discussion about it, thank you. I remove things like that, partially because, you know, it's hate for me, but also just because I don't want to have discussions about that, so we don't need to talk any further about it. Where the other thing I need? That distracted me completely. Salt is in kelp biomes. There, salt. Found salt. Don't make me use my knife on you. Again, we don't need to make any further mention of it. How did I not pick up that peeper? There we go. Oh, they're following me again. Dull, boring, Okay, no worries, Scarlet King. But yeah. Like, generally when something like that comes up, I'll just get rid of it, or another moderator will get rid of it, and there doesn't need to be any more mention after that. Resolved and in the past. I just have to swim around this biome because I still haven't learned where I actually put my base. That is true, Lucy. That is pretty true. I've never been so lost in my life. There it is. Oh wait, but I don't even have a fabric. When I end the stream, will I play Granny? What does that mean? Please explain in detail. Or don't if it's something weird. What the fuck was I trying to build again? Oh, solar panel. Quartz bleach. Fortunately, there's hella quartz in here. Granny is a horror game on Steam. Well, no, I won't, is the answer. For multiple reasons. When I end the stream today, I'm not going to play any more games for the rest of the day. I'm going to be writing. But also, I'm not... I'm playing other games right now on stream. And also horror games don't appeal to me very much. Okay, I just need to work out that it's like left of my pod when facing the Aurora. Frog, that is extreme and a bit of a not okay thing to say. Not really something to joke about.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Okay, finally habitated. Inhabited. Ugh. Good start. Ish. Fabricator is hoverfish and wholefish to make. We can do that right now. So that's peak. Found a cool plant growing on one of your plant pots. It has many names: shy plant, shame plant. Touch me not, they're fascinating. One of the few non-predatory plants that can move with speed. After extracting it from the part, you know, put it in a term where it can grow. I've never heard of that plant. Okay. Now that we got that, what's the next order of business here? Why am I yawning so much? I mean, the next order of business is an indoor fucking thing so that I can eat food like a human being. Indoor grow bed, cave sulfur, 2 lead and copper is not bad. Not bad at all. I don't have any of those things right now, but that's okay because I will have them soon. Need some limestone and some sandstone. That's the first piece of titanium I've picked up this entire randomizer. I assume Earthly Entity, it's named that because it like flinches away from you when you touch it. If it's a plant that can move, but it isn't predatory. Well, there's the copper I need. Gotta pop into a cave somewhere, knife a person in the face and get some cave sulfur. Where is cave? 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 Cave! 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 Why is there no crashfish in this cave? What I gotta do to get some crashfish around here? Lucy, I would prefer if you called people fucking idiots a little bit less. It is significantly more aggressive than the vibe that I prefer for my chat, even though it is in humor. It is... I don't like it. Okay, I can't hit you with my knife because I can't see you. That's unfortunate. But I got the cave sulfur anyway. Listen, whether... First of all, it's not for you. It's like I can't verify that that's true just because you said it. Secondly, that doesn't make it the vibe that I want for the chat. I'm also not particularly comfortable with the joking about viewers being in a relationship, Alina. Like, it's just kind of weird. I'm not particularly okay. How am I lost? Where in the fuck am I? This is a grassy plateau, but it is not the one that I was looking for. Hey ho, it should have sandstone around here. Presumably. I might have missed it. Sometimes when I'm not very assertive. So sometimes when something is making me uncomfortable, I try to just move past it so that the conversation will naturally change rather than telling people off. And it's something I need to work on. But yes, I might have missed it, or I might have just tried to move past it. But I'm trying to be a bit more assertive with those things. Because I feel like they're things that I am less comfortable with are becoming more common in chat. Where's the sandstone at? This is a grassy plateau. There's meant to be sandstone everywhere. And I don't see it. How do you get mods? There is a mod menu / mod loader mod that should be the first thing you install. Then there's a couple of dependency mods that you'll want to get, like a Bepinex, and there's another one, Nautilus. But the once you have the mod loader or mod menu, I don't remember exactly what it's called, installed, then these fuckers followed me all the way over here. Then installing subsequent ones should be significantly easier because it kind of does most of the work for you. again with the calling people idiots, Lucy. Like, I just said about that. But the mod loader is on the Nexus mods page, if you go and look there. I found it pretty simple to install. I don't remember the steps because it was like a month ago. But it should be over there with its own explanation in place. That's fully a pod. Where am I? Yeah, this should be like basically the right place for the grassy plateau. Yeah, that's the edge of the grassy plateau that I'm looking for. But I can't easily have a look in it because it's fucking night and these fucking goons are following me. Why are they here? I don't know what's going on with the stalker stuff. Like, the AI of the stalkers is just whack today. I have never heard of the classrooms on Steam. I presume a game. Yeah, one of the goons is still following me. For some fucking reason. I need to get my hands on the Ultra Glide fins so that I can actually leave him behind rather than just going at the same pace as him. Unfortunately, I don't have the materials. Oh, that's metal salvage. I thought that was going to be a fragment. Jelly Shroom Cave entrance and radiation detected. For fuck's sake. I need my sandstone. I need my sandstone. Specifically, I need 2 pieces of lead from the sandstone. Okay, well there's one, which means that I'm not going to get the other for several more outcrops, most likely. I definitely remember the sandstone in this biome being a little easier to come by. That is bad, Lucy. I think that's an eclipse happening.
Passing 100 meters.
There's my lead.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Right, I can now have food, so that's a good start. I don't know what to tell you, Lucy. I've used Pinterest in the past and I've never had that on my feed. Clearly the algorithm has identified it as related to the topics that you look up. Hello, Sagan. Welcome. Yeah, I did say Signalis would be on the weekend, if you remember. I'll be honest, this randomizer is probably going to take a really long time, and I don't know how frequently I will stream it. This might be a very on and off. Hello, Frog, welcome back. Yeah, you already sent that message, Elena. You don't need to send the same message multiple times. Oh, I don't have fucking bladderfish on me. Okay. Let's take these useful things. Yeah, just take all of that, and why not the 2 flares? Ah, yes, yes, radio.
This is Avery Quinn, trading ship Sunday. Aurora, do you read? Over?
Oh, hey, Avery.
Nothing but vacuum. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS, you offer to help, they don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over. I'll try them again tomorrow. Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Alterra. See what the long range scans.
Yeah. I don't know what to say, Avery. You're gonna have a bad time.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Good lord. Okay. Now I need to go and actually fucking... Oh my god. Now I need to go and get the... Five lead blue palm sieve. This randomizer might have been a mistake. What's the closest thing I have to... I got 1 of 3 sea glide fragments. Got... no, there are definitely mistakes out of the entity. I'm looking at a lot of this of being like, do I have the patience when I've already played through the game? What it takes for the prawn suit hand fragment? Grappling arm? A blue tablet, holy shit. Yeah, like that's not happening. Okay. See you, Sagan. Thanks for popping in. Hope your night shift goes well. What's even the next thing I have to go to do? Copper wire takes redwort seeds and ruby and titanium. I'm not like logically cooked, but I might be cooked in terms of motivation. Who just bumped into the outside of my base? Someone just bumped into... I didn't mean to bump the microphone, I'm so sorry about that. Someone just bumped into the outside of my base, and I don't appreciate it. How is chat already getting back into the vicinity of topics that I just, like, made a whole speech about? Why is there an enzyme host peeper outside? Was that always outside? Did I scan that last time? You don't want to see what it takes for the sea moth? We might not get there. 2.5 hours stream. I usually go for between 3 and 4 hours. I'm not comfortable with it being between chatters. Like, it feels weird. I feel like I don't see it in any chats other than my stream chat. It feels kind of weird and a bit wrong for over internet in a live stream chat. No, I don't know the lore. That's part of the point. Like, it's not... like, in... you know, private messages between you, if that's a thing that goes on, that's fine, but there's a difference. I don't want to know the Dying Light incident. Like, these things can be separate, is the thing. Like, I feel like in recent months, particularly, to an extent, the stream chat has gone from the vibes of a normal, chill stream chat, which is what I liked, to completely being treated like just like a group chat between some people who are very hectic and not necessarily something that I vibe with. That's the problem, Lucy. Why won't this go away? Why won't these go away when I read them? Why does it... Why does the thing not go away? Okay, they're going away very slowly. Is it just because there are so many of them it's struggling to keep up? Sorry, I don't like having my notifications still show unread stuff. Okay, 9, 8, 7. We're getting there. 6, 5, 4. Still 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now it's all gone. Why did that act so weird there? Yeah, I unfortunately don't have a pet anymore. I have 2 cats, 1 dog. Hell yeah. I don't know what the next thing I want to do is on this. I suppose I could pop down into those... If I can find my way back to that grassy plateau, there's a couple of big... I'm going the wrong direction altogether. It wasn't just you and Lucy Bebop, it was a general statement. Other people have been involved. And it's not stay quiet, it's just like the type of conversation. Do we think I'm going to be able to find my way back to the grassy plateau successfully here? Or do we think I'm going to get lost again and run around in the vicinity of it for a while? I think I might be about to find it first try. Stream makes you want to play Subnautica again. Funnily enough, this stream kind of makes me not want to do the full randomizer because the recipes are so horrible. It's kind of so far the vibe of the Subnautica Randomizer is very different to the vibe of other game randomizers I've played, where instead of being an interesting, like, trying to solve the puzzle of the game all over again, it's essentially just the same puzzle, but it's harder to make things. That's how it's feeling so far. What kind of stories do I write? Primarily fantasy, sometimes some science fiction. But vast majority of it is fantasy. Where's the wreck that's over in the Glassy Plateau? I know it's here somewhere. I want to scan Fragmente. I don't know why I said it like that. There it is. The big tall wreck. Can I write about you having loving parents? Well, as a rule, I don't write about real people, even famous people, unless they are in the past tense. I've got some stuff with... This is a prawn suit fragment, hell yeah. I've got some stuff with dragons in it. I've got a fair amount of stuff with vampires in it as well.
Passing 100 meters.
Yes, I'm well aware. Why is there a floodlight in here? This is just normally in here.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, if I can get back up. Thank you. Okay, I worked out how to make hydrochloric acid. That might be useful for something. Default, that would be useful for getting the polyaniline I need, but we're not default. How did it give me 20 things? Okay, wiring kit fiber mesh. Okay, that's doable. Oh, I got all the upgrade modules. Despite the fact that I can't build any of the vehicles yet. Fun. Fucking kyanite for that? Good lord. Oh yeah, what do the depth modules take? Okay, that's all doable. And the floodlight and the vehicle upgrade console requires a C crown because that's just classic. Right, let's see if we can find if there is a C crown in here. Like it was suggested there might be. Propulsion cannon fragment, hell yes. 1 of 3. There's a battery there, but I can't pick it up. That's not peak. Scarlet King, where did you think you saw a sea crown? Because I don't see it. There's another prawn suit fragment clipping through the wall. I will take it. Okay, there's definitely no sea crown fragment down there.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
You're a bit late on that, Ava. You're a bit late on that. I passed 100 meters a moment ago. Oh, the sinkhole, right, I see what you mean. I thought you meant the wreck. Yes, I assumed that was where you meant the sea crown was in the grassy plateau. That's 100% correct, Lucy. All sinkholes are forest references. That's not... I didn't realize what that was until I swam right down to it. I fully thought that was a... my brain stopped working. Mobile vehicle bay fragment. Oh, drill arm fragment, that's important. Am I gonna get the prawn suit first? I think I am at this rate. Right, let's see if we can pop down into here, grab a sea crown and get the fuck out there. I've saved in case I do the wrong thing. I think you hit it and you get seeds from it, like most plants. But some of them are magically different for no reason. Okay, this is going to go too far for my oxygen, I think, at this stage. Yeah, I would need an air bladder. There's also other wreck over there that I need to check. I love seeing all the Z fighting when things load in and out. Truly peak graphics that this game has. Well, a sea glide would be really useful, Scarlet King. Unfortunately, I don't have the fragments for it. So that's just gonna have to be pot luck. Is that scanner room fragment? Yeah. Is this the last one, or do I need one more? Oh, never mind. It's out of 5. I didn't realize it was that bad. Oh, stasis rifle fragment. How many is this? Out of 5, probably? Out of 4. Never mind. Okay, this is peak. This kit would give me the power to kill anything, just about. Okay, well, I can't get that fragment there. I don't know what that is. Does anyone recognize what that fragment is? That's a scan. Classic. 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 I probably could scan it in time without dying, but I don't really want to risk it. I just hit the microphone again. See if I can't get some stuff elsewhere. There are other wrecks around. You've grown bored of The Sims and now can't think of anything to do. You could play Subnautica. I don't recommend playing the randomizer, to be honest. It's kind of more exhausting with how much of the recipes and fragments you have to scan are. Problem is there are a lot of big wrecks over yonder. I could go and get what is normally a sea glide. But obviously, with the randomizer in place, will not be a sea glide. Get in my inventory. Imagine playing co-op games. Haha. What sort of person plays co-op games? What sort of person interacts with other human beings? Hello, Vrog, welcome back.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I mean, Earth Entity, if you're looking for game recommendations, there are many games I can recommend, but I'll probably end up recommending ones that most people wouldn't be that interested in playing. Played so much of Subnautica save the pre-explosion Aurora looks uncanny to you. Well, fortunately we don't have the pre-explosion Aurora anymore, so the uncanniness is gone. You're safe. Ish. I mean, no one's really safe. If we are back with that, then we can be not back with that. That goes for everyone. Alien containment unit, not what I wanted.
Integrate a new PDA
But
data.
peak, I suppose.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, that's just straight up a sea glide fragment. That's default. Okay. Fair enough. There's been some weird instances of default things. It feels like there are some fragments that are in specific places that, like, can't be randomized for some reason. I'm going the wrong way. Forgot that I'm not at that beacon anymore. So the alien containment, 5 peepers and a computer chip, wild. Do I have other beacons? How do I not have other beacons? I feel like I... heard so many requests for help, and yet no beacons. Right, where is that life pod that is, like, in a grassy plateau? I have to be careful not to end up in the dunes instead of a grassy plateau is the thing, because it's, like, also to the right. Yeah, don't even prompt that, to be honest. I feel like the grassy plateau might have been on the other side of this kelp forest, but I could be... I mean, I feel like that message was not a huge problem. Am I going in the right direction? Probably not. Oh, maybe I am. I think this is the right direction. I see the pod. Let's go. Does that also lead down to the jelly shroom caves? What if I run into a Reaper? Well, then I'll be dead, and it'll be unfortunate. Like... Am I gonna play the game and never go near where Reapers are? No, because then I will never finish the game. Yeah, I know there's a Reaper around here. Like, do you want me to just sit in a box the whole time?
Integrate ETA data.
I'm related to be started wearing your glasses again, though they're still broken. You have to wear them at an angle. Drives you nuts when you look in a mirror, but see things better at least. I sometimes wear blue light glasses just for the aesthetic. They're not broken though, so they're not at an angle. But I think glasses look cool. Yeah, boss arenas in Terraria are amusing. It is just kind of run in a long line. I mean, there's slightly more to it than that. It's good to have multiple rows and like campfires lying around and that type of thing, but it mostly boils down to run in a line, which is quite amusing. Stasis rifle unlocked.
New blueprint acquired.
The real question is, what do I need to make it? See, that's why we go into territory where there can sometimes be Reapers, because there are also tons of fragments. Yeah, as long as you have space to run, you're basically good in Terraria. That's actually not terrible, I don't think. What did I need for copper wire again? The question is redwood seeds. Rubies, I think there are a couple of places I can get those, if I remember correctly. Just have to remember the right location to dive down. The question is redwood. I don't remember where that is. I might be able to get it on a reefback's back. Okay, that's stasis rifle fragment. I don't need that. That's important. And that's the scanner room unlocked, I think.
New blueprint acquired.
I think that's just stasis rifle fragments in those boxes. Yeah, campfires do have pretty big range. I say this like I know what their current range is. I haven't played Terraria in years. Hey, you keep your distance, mate.
New blueprint acquired.
There's an additional scanner room fragment down there, but I don't need it unless I want titanium, which I don't think I need a large amount of titanium. There's like 1 or 2 things that require titanium, but not terribly many. I mean, does scanning something that you've already got all the fragments of even give you titanium in the randomizer, or does it give you something else? Yeah, like I need 1 piece, and I need the 1 piece really. I have to get the 1 piece. That's the crucial thing here. Riley is an absolute beast. You always told having dash's right mouse button was weird. I have no idea what's considered weird controls for mouse and keyboard in Hollow Knight, because I haven't played with mouse and keyboard since like halfway through my first playthrough. Yeah, I saw Terraria got an update, came out. Are they still doing that thing where they pretend every update is going to be the final update? Or did they give up on that and just accept that they're developing it forever? I have dash on right bumper on my PlayStation controller, which I suppose is not far off right mouse button. I need to pick up some more bladderfish.
High priority automated message from Aurora Live.
Oh, this is Yoshi Kasar, I think? Yeah.
Carrying high priority passenger.
Yoki Kasar. I said Kasar. Why do I have to record this anyway?
Send immediate burial detail.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Hey, acid's not to be sniffed at, Frog. I die to acid more than most things. To be fair, usually I die to acid when I'm already weakened by something else. Scanner room recipe is just battery. Okay, well I suppose I need more titanium. The one time I don't want copper. I would say unbelievable, but it's quite believable actually. I would even go so far as to say predictable. Okay, let's pick up some bladderfish while we're at it, because I am running low on water bottles. Can't see any rocks in there. There probably are some, but the lighting. The bosses in Terraria are not terribly difficult. Some of the later bosses can be a problem. But Eye of Cthulhu certainly is piss easy. I haven't fought Brain very much, so I can't comment there. I usually play with Corruption, I just prefer the biome.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, I had more titanium than I thought. Okay, we're good. It's not going to let me put it there because it's cringe and unbased. Oh, I need to make the battery. I forgot about that part. You were unprepared and still killed the brain first try. That doesn't necessarily make it easy. That could be you being good. But yeah, it does sound like it's not that hard. Battery spadefish computer chip for the power cells. Ta-da! Here we are. Why does it specifically tell me about the prawn suit drill arm fragment? I mean, I do want that. But that's kind of weird. So that's just across the hole from me. I might as well go and grab it. Should be like along this cliff somewhere. But isn't? Further down? Okay, no, yeah, you weren't... You didn't expect there to be a boss, maybe, but you weren't unprepared. How do they have a camera? Oh, it's my... I was gonna say, I forgot I built a scanner room. Yeah, I don't need the cameras. I fully forgot that I built a scanner room. Was like, how do they have a camera when I don't have a scanner room? But they do have. I do have a scanner room. No, yeah, Lucy, you were very prepared. If you have platinum armor for the brain, then you're prepared. How am I? Oh, it's on the other side? I think it's on the other side, actually. They should be warned, because I can make a stasis rifle now, which means they can just die. There's nothing protecting them. Kind of funny how the theme of this randomizer seed is essentially just kill the hoverfish. I mean, when you have platinum armor for the first boss, I don't know that you really need to be prepared mentally. Oh, I already... Well, it gave me 2 quartz, so there you go. That's confirmation that that's what they drop when you have everything is randomized. But I didn't realize I already had all the pieces of that. I don't have the gun yet. I know how to make a gun. Crucial distinction. Oh yeah, brain is instead of Eater of Worlds, right? Yeah, okay, second boss. Still, I would say plenty prepared. But yeah, the ruby is the main thing. That could be an issue here. I did get an extra diamond. So I need a blue palm seed. I need to find redwort seeds. Now I can't remember enough about where things are to know if redwort is something that I can find above ground, maybe on a reef back, or if I'm just cooked. But my best guess is reef backs. I do need tiger lily seeds as well, so like, not tiger lily, tiger plant. Tiger lily's a different thing. I know there's reef backs in this general direction. Can they reveal themselves to me? Ta-da! Oh, for fuck's sake. What is the shape of the radiation? I need the shape of the radiation transmitted to me right now. It's called being out of practice, Frog. I need to find me a page on the wiki that tells me what the shape of the radiation is, because that's crazy. It's just like a line that doesn't curve. I'm going to the other set of reefbacks now to see if they have anything useful for me. So the radiation zone has got to have a certain shape. Now I would have assumed that it's just sort of an oval around the aurora, like the perimeter of the zone has got to be a certain shape. I assumed that it would be an oval around the aurora, but it is a funky shape because it's just extending in a line over that way. Maybe carried by ocean currents is what they're going for? I don't know. That's not how radiation works, so it wouldn't really make sense, but... Although, well... It depends how they're considering the radiation to be transmitted. Because you could have water gets irradiated and then goes into a different part of the ocean, but it wouldn't be as strong. The way that it's kind of presented is more like you're within range of the thing emitting the original radiation, which would not get carried by ocean currents. It's a circle shape according to Google. Doesn't fucking feel like it. It's gotta have one hell of a circumference, because it feels like it's a straight line at times. Hello, Ray Roberts. Spheria. Okay, well, maybe it is. It's a big one then. What I will find if I go behind the aurora, Alina, is A, reapers, and B, radiation poisoning. Believe it gets bigger slowly? Huh. I don't feel like that's true. It took me ages to fix the leak on my my first playthrough, and it never felt like I... Okay, well, I just lost whatever was in that. Thanks, collision. Fucking... Antonio? Unfortunately for you, Antonio, I have the strafes. Wow, they're big. I didn't realize the tiger plant seeds were that big. I'm gonna eat a couple of these bladderfish. Okay, you're 4 as well. Why is everything 4? Stop it. Stop being 4. Is that not something I can... Okay. There's writhing seeds. Okay, so I still don't know what the dock one looks like. That is not what I wanted to harvest. Game's crazy for that. Why is bro walking into a wall? Watch where you're going. Yeah, Alina, I have played through this game before. I'm aware where a lot of resources are. I'd also, if I hadn't played through the game before, I wouldn't want to be told that. My favorite part of this randomizer so far is just going in a straight line. Well, if you call it the Wall of God, then I probably don't know what it is, because I wouldn't call it that. When you're in the underground desert, you notice the music popping off hard as well, and was confused. Later, you were swarmed by idiots, realized why the biome had such an intense theme. Oof. It depends what you want to do on your save file, Frog. Do you want to do any of the stuff that requires him to be saved? Or do you want to have an easy time in Pantheons? Because I'm pretty sure he doesn't appear in Pantheons if you let him die. It's nice actually, because the two camera beacons kind of give me a beacon to my base now. Even if they are slightly removed by the stalkers.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right, first of all, plant the extra... Okay, I can't plant them in here, they need to go in an exterior. Okay, fair enough. Whatever you say, my wish is your command. Your wish is my command? My wish is your command is kind of crazy. How did I make this fucking thing again? Paper, bleach, and then I need salt and vessel. Oh god. I'm slowly realizing that I might be, as much as I love this game, a one playthrough person of it. It's just less motivating to go through collecting all the resources when you've already been to the end of the game. Okay, I'm gonna put these in a little pile here. Drop, 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 drop. Stay there. I need salt and metal salvage. I'll cut you. Eventually. When the game gets hitboxes. There we go. Okay, there's tons of teeth here now. That would have been useful earlier. Better go against Hornet. Hope you don't spend another 3 hours on her. I think you got this. Fucking peepers. There we go. Nothing can escape me. Actually, many things can escape me. Okay, second storage locker. Thank you. if you don't mind. Don't know why I'm just putting them in the corridor instead of in the room I made. It's because I'm insane and off my head. There we go. And then Ruby. I don't have the beacon for Officer Keene, which is the main place I remember there being rubies that are easy to get. I feel like... Okay, I do have the beacon for Yoki Kasar. Yeah, she's pretty easy on subsequent playthroughs. Okay, I suppose I've got to go and find Yoki Kasar. I mean, I'm not going to get rubies out of this, but I might get something useful. So, I've got to swim another 800 meters. I think that's the main thing that's making this a little boring for me right now, is the fact that I don't have any movement stuff, so I'm just swimming slowly to everything. Because the game won't give me fucking sea glide fragments. I hope it's more enjoyable for the people watching than it is for me, because I'm currently finding this randomizer a bit dull. I think there's a mod out there that lets you skip the Dreamer cutscene. Nice distraction while doing dishes. That's what I aspire to be in life. I think I'm about to enter Morrowind itself. Pretty soon. There come the mushrooms. I can't remember what type of goobers are around Yoki Kasar. Don't feel bad for suggesting a Skelly King. I was excited to do it. I thought I would find it fun as well. Never feel bad for suggesting something. I probably would have done it at some point even if you hadn't suggested. Some things turn out well, some things don't turn out well. My habitat's got emergency power only. You can decide for yourself whether that's turning out well or not. Minesweeper is something that I will not play. I can promise you I won't have fun. I do not care for Minesweeper. Terrible at it, not the type of thing that I do. I didn't bring an airbag. I've played it in my life. I have played it before, Frog. That's how I know that I don't care for it. I might not have the oxygen for this, to be honest. I mean, I know I didn't bring an oxygen bag, but it is what it is. Would I rather have unlimited bacon but no more video games? Or unlimited games but no more games? What are you... I think the second one was supposed to be unlimited games but no more bacon, right? The answer to which is, I would rather have unlimited games but no more bacon, because I don't eat bacon anyway. It would change nothing for me. Would quite literally change nothing.
Integrating new PDA data.
I like the sounds in this biome. I think it's the sort of like glowy blue rays. It is a very 15-year-old question, you're right, Bebop. And I do mean that in a derogatory manner. I remember when I was a kid and I was constantly would you rather questions. But that's a very easy one for me to answer, seeing as I don't eat bacon. Why is one of my cameras over there now? They took it to a different biome. Crazy. Yeah, like unlimited games but no bacon for me is just unlimited games for free. So I'll take that, please. Pay up. Well, that taught me how to make a reinforced dive suit, which is like, okay, fair. Whatever. Jesus Christ. At least I can actually make that one. Where the hell is Cornifer in Greenpath? He's in that room where you have to drop a couple platforms onto the spikes to get over, and there's a couple of squits around. And he's underneath this thing in this sort of large side chamber, and there's a grub like on top. What do I need for the dive suit? Like all stuff I can get, like lithium, acid mushroom, brain coral sample, 2 creep vine sea clusters, 4 silver, 1 salt deposit. Like it's expensive, but it's all stuff I can get easily. It's just kind of time consuming.
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection in your system is progressing, detecting skin irritation and immune system response. Further data required to identify bacterial strain.
Ah, it's alright, Ava. I'll just deal with it. I'll farm it, it's fine. Where's my home? There it is. You're sick right now, isn't that sick? I would say that that is a shame.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That would be my assessment of that. I hope you get better soon. Unless you mean you are sick with it. In which case that is good. Having gone to 3 days of school, I assume you mean actually sick rather than sick with it in that case. In which case I hope you get better. Okay, I think I'm gonna end the stream there. I'm getting a little tired and a little bored of the randomizer. We'll see whether I am interested enough to come back and finish it. I 3.5 hours is a relatively normal time for me to stream. I usually go for between 3 and 4 hours, sort of aiming to end at what is for me 6 o'clock at the latest. But yeah. I mean, there were parts of that was enjoyable, but it started getting tiring at the end that I was just swimming backwards and forwards with no movement. Just taking ages to get the smallest thing which is fine when you're playing the game for the first time, but not when you've already played the game and you're doing a randomizer. Yeah, I'm excited for Signalis on the weekend. I could do an attempt at Minesweeper. I don't remember how to play. Hold on a second here. Can I bring in just a color source to cover? I didn't mean to flashbang you. I thought it was going to be black by default. Sorry, just to cover the screen so that I'm so sorry about that. Can I configure this so that it... Why does this game have weird themes? I haven't played KDE games in a hot minute. I also don't remember how to play Minesweeper. Hold on a second here. Let me get this. I just wanted to make sure that I wouldn't accidentally show a window I don't want to broadcast. Okay, we've got Minesweeper. What difficulty should I play, chat? I don't really remember how to... I remember the rules, but I don't really remember any techniques or patterns to recognize. What difficulty should I play here? Let me just change the title to Randomizer plus Minesweeper so that I'm not BM here. Okay, this is the easiest difficulty. Grand. Okay, well, that's easy. Yeah, I'm aware, Frog, of the rules. The rules is the part I remember. I'm bad at it. I saw that pattern. That pattern was easy. I don't recognize the patterns is the problem. Okay, well, this one's got 1, which means that has to be 1. And then this one's got 1, which means that has to be 1. And that means that this one's got to be here, because otherwise that would have 2, so that's 1. That's fine. Those are both in range of the 2, so that's all presumably fine. Yep. Okay, so that's got to be 3, so that's... No, what did I fuck up? That's not 1? Oh, right, because the 1... Yeah, okay. I told you I was bad at it. That's the same puzzle! That's the same puzzle! New! Yeah, the diagonal got me. Okay, that's 1. That's 1. I did say I was bad at it. People didn't believe me. These have to both be 1 because the diagonal, that has to be 1 because the diagonal. That can't be 1 because of the diagonal. 4. Ugh. Quality content, yes. A woman who is terrible at Minesweeper plays Minesweeper. That can't be 1 because of the diagonal. Based. That can't be 1 because of the diagonal. That can't be 1 because of that. That can't be 1. Which means that has to be 1. Which means that can't be 1. One of those has to be 1 because of the diagonal. It's probably this one, but I don't think I can guarantee that. You could watch this all day? Why? Why? Why could you watch this all day? Oh, that has to be 1 because of the 3 diagonal. Never let this woman into the bomb squad. No. Do not. Okay. That means that can't be 1, which means that has to be 1, which makes sense because 4 is going to have a lot around it. 1, 2, 3. So these 2 have to not be based. None of these can be because this has got the 2 already. No? Oh, that's wrong? Where did I go wrong? That's got 3. Where did my line go wrong? That's a 5. I mean, obviously one of these must be wrong. One of these has to be wrong, but don't both of those have to be, because the one diagonal, these both have to be bombs, don't they? What am I not seeing? Is my program just bad? Is my program just wrong? Yes, I know that, Frog, but if you look at this... Oh, I see. Wait, no, there's a 2 here. There's a 2 here. I know how... Yeah, Frog, I know what the game's telling me. I'm losing the logic is the problem. No, I see it. This 2's got 3. This 2's got 3. I see what it is. I see it now. This 2 was the logic for putting a flag here. I know what the graphics are telling me. I'm asking about the logic. I've played the game before. I'm just bad at it. But yeah, I see now that this 2 is the issue. So what was the correct line there? What was the path in? Oh, this is horrendous. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. Okay, diagonal. Diagonal, diagonal. Okay, so this is all fine. As must this be. As must this be. That has to be it. Okay. 2, 2, 2. That has to be 1, which means I think none of this can be. I'm so good. That has to be 1 because of the diagonal. That has to be 1 because of the diagonal of the 3, which means that's good. And that's good. And that's good. That has to be 1, which means that... Does that not have to be 1? For the 1? Oh no, because that would have... I'm so bad at this game. Hey, do we think I got this one right? Okay, Frog, you don't need to excitedly say nope in chat when I get one wrong. That makes me feel bad. That because the diagonal has to be fine. That one also has to be fine. This one could be touching 1 anywhere. One of these 2 is 1. But I don't think I have full clarification on which one yet. This diagonal has to be there, which means that can't be 1. That's a 3. Horrid and disgusting, but that does have to be 1. Which means neither of these are 1, which means that isn't 1. So that's kind of peak. And that also can't be 1 because of 2, and that can't be 1 because of 2, which means that one of these is 1. I don't think I can confirm which one yet. I suspect this one is, but it might not be. Either of these is 1. I don't like this game. I'm too stupid for this game. I'm not good at numbers. I'm better at Sudoku than this. Why are 9 people watching this? Why are 9 people watching me be fucking abysmal at Minesweeper? And also, why is the window not extended to the full edge of my screen? I've got a 1080p source, and it's a 1080p screen with a 1080p window. What is wrong? What's the issue? I'm clip farming? No, I'm just stupid. Get it right, Lucy. I'm not clip farming, I'm just actually an idiot. I think I played too much Subnautica before this, and I've ceased to be able to comprehend anything because my brain's just stopped functioning at this point. I don't see a 100% safe click anywhere. I'm sure there probably is one. Oh wait, there's one, because that would be in with 2. Okay, so that's you. Found one. Now I don't see a 100% safe click anywhere. You don't know how to play this game? So the numbers indicate how many bombs are within the diagonals, not the diagonals, within the perimeter squares. So this 1, somewhere in these 8 surrounding squares, there is 1 bomb. And you use the way the numbers interact to work out where the bombs are. You put flags on all the bombs, and then you clear the rest of the tiles, and you win. There are also, does tell me how many bombs are left, which is kind of nice. There's 4 left. There's 1 more in this area because of this 2. That could also account for this 2. There must be 1 more up here because of that 3, and there must be 1 more here, and then there's a 4th unaccounted for. Bebop sees 1 because he's cleverer than me, which is upsetting. I don't like it when people are cleverer than me. It's not upsetting that you're clever, it's upsetting that anyone's cleverer than me. I don't see anything because I'm stupid. Like, I see lots of places where there's alternatives. There's like, oh, the 1 could be here, but it could also be here. But I don't see any place where it's 100% there is 1 here or there is not 1 here. And the game doesn't give you as many tools as Sudoku does for suggesting to yourself. Like, I can't put down a little corner flag of there could be 1 here or there could be 1 here. Frog sees a 100% because Frog is just the goat. See the 2 that has a bomb to the very right of it. The tile to the left of it is safe. Okay, but why? Yeah, I see the tile. I don't see why that's 100% safe. Because you could have 1 here, you could have 1 here. You could have 1 here. And you could have like 1 here. And that would all work out mathematically, I think. And that would make that tile not safe. Where's the maths wrong there? Where's the maths gone wrong there? Yeah, I'm sure. Where's the 2 that would be a 3? Which one is touching a 3? Is touching 3, rather. And why? Because I don't see one touching 3. This one. Oh, yes, I see it. 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 Oh, there is a question mark. Okay. So that means that... Does that mean that this tile's definitely safe? Suppose it must be. I will trust Frog. Good. Doesn't help a great deal. Because that could be there, or that could be there. I don't like this game. I'm bad at it. I don't see. Okay. There's one in the top there. If it's that one, then neither of these can be a bomb. But it's not necessarily that one, which would make it possible for one of these to be a bomb. If that one's a bomb, then that one can't be a bomb. Like the bit that I don't have the brain capacity to see is when they co-interact to create a guarantee, one way or the other. That's the part that I never comprehend. Because to me, all I see is just like places that there's like there's a bomb within like these 3 tiles, and then I never see how to narrow it down from there. You know what? I've decided I actually don't care. I'm just gonna click randomly and end the stream. Ta-da! That was poor luck. Okay. I don't give a shit about Minesweeper, it turns out. Boring. But there you go. You've seen me play Minesweeper. Yeah, that was a stream. Signalis next time. Have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye.